if you're working hard and you still feel stuck, it's not because you're failing, it's because there's one key to speeding up and hitting your breakthrough faster. Want to know the secret no one talks about? Then let's dive in. I've been doing content creation for 3 years and I dropped out of high school to pursue content creation even though I'm not monetized yet because I know the secret. And I learned how to control my ego. So you're about to know in the next couple of minutes. So I want to clarify the fact that your actions are actually pretty good. You're not actually doing something wrong. Your state of being is wrong. What do I mean by this? Is that most people are achieving their dreams in a state of ego. So for example, every time you are publishing a video and it flops, you feel pissed off, you feel like a failure, you feel like you're not there yet, or you lose a job, or you're working so hard on a project and then you don't win, you give up. And you're feeling like this because all these external things and results that you get are hurting massively your ego. And if you don't learn to stop your ego, do not let your ego get in the way of your manifestation process, that's when 99% of people mess everything up because they quit after 1 month of repeated failure. After 1 year of trying content creation and not seeing any result. Everything I'm about to teach you that is going to change your life is all written in this book, The Power of Now. The secret to achieve your dream is actually something so small and overlooked, which is staying in the present moment. Something that a lot of people think that it's slowing their manifestation down, but yeah, it's actually the opposite. So this video is divided in 2 sections, where the first section that I'm about to explain the next minute, it's all about how the ego works and how to control it and not let it get in the way of you trying to achieve a goal. The second section of this video is all about why it's important to stay in the present moment when you achieve your dreams and the actions that no one talks about that are going to, oh my god, change your life like it did for me. And I'm going to also eliminate all the misconceptions and limiting beliefs about living in the now. Because imagine 6 months from now waking up and think, oh my god, I'm so glad that I watched this video till the end because I finally know the one secret. Now my dream life is not a plan anymore because it's my reality. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what is the ego? Like, how does it work? Like, why as human beings we have it? Because you may think that it's something normal to have as human beings, but it's not. And actually, we are the only species out of all the other species in this world to have an ego. And the worst part is that we weren't born with ego, but society, everyone around us, as we grow up, made us develop this ego. But the fact that you clicked in this video, it means that you're not average. You are someone who is serious about their dreams. And I'm so proud of you for that. But the thing you need to know that really blew my mind about the ego is that it's all an illusion created by human beings. Like, it's not a normal state. It's so harmful for you because it comes from this illusion of separation. And we all know that in order to manifest your dreams, you need to be one with your desire. You need to become your higher self who already has your desire so you can manifest faster. Because here's the part no one tells you. The mistake people make while pursuing their dreams is to think that their desire is separate from them. That in 6 months they're going to achieve their goal. 99% of people are always thinking in future tense and not in the present tense. And here's when things can get even dangerous, when people associate their happiness to their achievements. Oh, once I will have that dream car, dream house, relationship, I'm going to be happy. You're literally attaching your happiness in the future and you're ignoring the present moment. This is how the ego gets created. Only by knowing how to control your ego, you're going to be able to live in the present moment. Then you're going to stop attaching your happiness to your future achievements and therefore bringing your manifestations faster to you, because you're not thinking that in some future you're going to get it anymore, because that's not how manifestation works. And in the next couple of seconds, I'm going to tell you one action that if you implement it every single day, it's going to finally bring you into this state of consciousness, of oneness and not separateness, which is by observing the mind. So stay with me, because this is the part where a lot of people get it wrong. Observing your mind is not about stop feeling your emotions, which is something that I'm going to talk about in the second section, but it's all about like observing your thoughts. If you have a negative emotion, if you feel bad for not getting a good grade or for failing at that project, for seeing your videos flopping, then observe your thoughts. What are you thinking? Imagine even like the words in front of you of what you're thinking. The reason why this is so important, because it's going to make you separate from your mind, and therefore it's going to bring you closer to being. Because every time you're going to fail now, you're not going to take it personally anymore, because you know that you already have your desire and it's only a matter of when that is going to come to you. By doing this, you're going to stop chasing your desire and being desperate for it. That's what the ego does. It makes you desperate because you're in this state of separateness, of this idea of you must do something and like work hard until you burn out to achieve it. And if you want to stop equating achieving your goals with effort, but instead with alignment, then watch this video linked down in the description. And if you still feel some confusion, then we are going to dive deeper into being. Till the end of the video, you're going to literally know how to stay in the present moment. Because if you don't stay in the present moment, therefore, if you don't detach, then you're going to block your manifestation. Because your future self is not chasing. She or he has already mastered the state of being. So the thing that most people misunderstand, the major limiting belief that a lot of people have about being in the present moment, is that they think, oh my god, it's going to slow my manifestation down. If I focus on the present moment, I'm not going to be able to take action that are going to lead me there in the future. No, like this is a misunderstanding. I'm not saying that you should like remove the future or remove the past. Like those things are important, okay? Like you must think about the future in order to know what freaking action you need to take now. And you should think about the past, you know, so you don't repeat the same mistakes that you've made, and you can implement all the lessons that you gained in your current project. But here's the twist. While you are taking the action, you should be fully focused on the present moment, because you're going to get it done faster and the quality of it is going to increase. You're going to get more creative. The thing that most singers, creators, artists don't realize is that every time they are creating something, writing a song, a book, they are accessing that creative state because of the fact that they are in the present moment. If you don't stay in the present moment, you will never access it. All it's going to do is to bring more chaos, more desperation, and more like separateness, because the more you think about the future, the past, the more you are feeding your freaking ego. The ego equals thinking about the future and the past. That's something that people do it 24/7 and connect the present moment with the state of being. While you are being the present moment, when you are doing, you know, your stuff, you need to embody also your higher self, so you can channel her energy, his thoughts. The reason why you are getting all these creative thoughts is because being in the present moment is the easiest way to connect with the infinite intelligence, with the universe, with your higher self, intuition. That is going to bring you even closer to your dreams. That's why I said it's so important. So in the next second, I'm going to give you the action that is going to help you master the state of being in the present moment, because if you don't master being in the now, you are never going to receive those downloads. And you're going to push your manifestation even further away. So the most powerful action recommended by all the successful people is meditation. Meditation is the easiest way to be able to listen to your inner voice, to your inner compass, to receive all the hunches, inspirations. Or, you know, don't get it twisted. Obviously, you can still get some hunches and intuitions here and there while you are doing something if you are in the present moment, as we said before. But if you really want to strengthen your intuition, your creativity, then meditation is the best way to do it, because the more you meditate, the more your intuition is stronger and it gets louder over time, and you can listen to it the moment it pops up. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people haven't mastered the intuition yet. Because if you avoid meditation, sitting with your thoughts, every time you're going to get an inspiration, a download, a hunch from the universe, you are going to miss it. You're not going to be able to listen to it, and you're going to be like, whatever. That's such a small action. You're going to take it for granted. And the more you ignore your intuition, the more you avoid taking inspired actions, the more your intuition is going to shrink. And then don't blame the external world. That's what 99% of ambitious people do, because they quit. They think, oh my god, that's not working for me. Of course, because you haven't learned how to take inspired action. Because remember, taking aligned action is going to bring you closer to your manifestation. By being in the present moment, you're not going to stay stuck in this state of illusion, of separateness. Because remember, the consequences of being in the ego is you're going to see the world in constant duality, love and hate, success and failure, positivity, negativity. If you master the state of being, you're going to finally realize that everything is connected. You are in this state of oneness that is going to bring you so much peace, because you think that you know how to stay in the present moment, but being in the now, it's not something that your mind is going to understand. It's something that your being is going to understand. Like, it's just a state of being. It's not a thought, you know what I mean? This feeling of peacefulness, of like, everything is connected, therefore you are your desire. And the more you do this, the more your subconscious mind is going to get rewired to think that you already are that version of you that has that desire. All of a sudden, you're not going to quit and get pissed off when you fail. You're going to just observe your thoughts, observe your emotions, and not let it affect you anymore. Then, in the meanwhile, while you're observing it, you're deeply rooted in the current moment, that you feel this inner happiness, this inner peace, that no matter what the world is throwing at you, you are in this deeply present moment rooted state of being, because the state of being knows only peace, okay? Like, I don't know how to say it anymore, but it's something that only you get to like feel it with your being. Like, you cannot understand it with your mind. Like, you may be confused now, but over time, as you practice this, you're going to understand it in a being level. Like it happened to me. It may feel strange to realize with your mind. That's how I discovered my purpose at 14 years old. And that's how I was able to keep being consistent and enjoy this process of content creation. Like, I've been doing it for 4 years now, I guess. If you are ready, then I made this video that is going to go deeper into it. And yeah, see you there, Jemina.